we're seeing it with the big boys. I mean, all of the big boys are buying the treasuries. I mean, you can't get much better paper right now, you know?
Yeah, here's a question that's come up, though. Like one of the things that came up with the bank failures is that people heard in the news that one of the reasons that these banks failed is because they had toxic treasuries. And so I've had that question come like, what's a toxic treasury? And it's like, well, that's a media thing. They give that's so you read, put the word toxic. People go, what? So that's brought up when I've said to people, hey, you should, include more treasury, 1-year treasuries in your portfolio, build a bond ladder. The questions come up, is that safe? I heard treasuries are dangerous. So, and what you have to, and I get that, but when you're buying treasuries that are maturing in a year or less, the risk that those banks had is what they call interest rate risk, and they were buying bonds that were maturing in 10 years, 20 years. So when interest rates rise now, and you have a bond that matures in 10 years, the price of that bond is going to shift around a lot. But if you have a bond that matures in a year from now, the interest rate change in the near term may cause your bond price temporarily to go down a little bit, but it doesn't matter if you're waiting to the maturity date.
Right.
And if you're waiting to the year, the bond matures, you get your money back, and everything about the price that happened from the moment you bought it to the moment that matured was irrelevant. It was entertainment. Right.
Yeah.
So if you're buying or if you're building a bond ladder that is built with short-term treasuries, you're not going to get toxic treasuries. That's not going to happen. If you go out and buy a bond mutual fund and even some bond exchange-traded funds or some exchange-traded notes, then yes, you could find some toxic assets, because you have to remember, Wall Street loves to take things like dog crap and wrap it with cat crap and call it a Tootsie Roll, right? So that's, so when you get into some of these bond products like funds and things like that, yes, you have to be a bigger discerning consumer. You have to do that. So